Blessings to you, my energetic beings, and welcome back to the Musing Moon Meditation. We are officially into the new year of 2023. We've entered the Chinese New Year, the realm of the elementals, just choreographing with the planets. But being that this full moon, the full snow moon, that's when the goddess of the night is in the season of Leo, the sun. Very curious there, how the sun Leo is in the place of the goddess of the night, Cancer, the moon's ruler. But all full moons really have popular kind of a variety of nicknames. But this bright full moon is commonly called the snow moon or the hungry moon. And it's ebbing during the snowiest months, at least for me. It's snowing more often in Utah this season than others. It's crispy, it's brisk, it's cold. With that being said, the Native Americans actually found it to be the most difficult month to hunt, hence the name the hungry moon. So we got both the snow moon and the hungry moon. Kind of reminds me of hungry like the wolf. But the crest of this full moon apexes at 1:29 p.m. Eastern, 12:29 p.m. Central, 11:20 a.m. Mountain in my village, and 10:29 a.m. Pacific on February 5th. So if you have yet to tune into the Musing with Tanya D podcast, this year the theme, the season of the witch. It really has kicked off to be this magical, mysterious kind of start. My guests have all kinds of backgrounds full of insights. If you are a curious soul who questions everything, and I'm sure you are, tune into and subscribe to the Musing with Tanya D podcast. I have a year flowing over of magical musings. Tim Kelly, The Hidden History of Humanity. Lana Makara, Your Shift Show Proves You're a Cosmic Ninja. Sasha Lipskaya, Reclaiming Your Inner Sorceress. Terry Tucker, with the 4 Truths to Leading Your Uncommon Extraordinary Life. And this week we kick off with Becca Rich, a holistic time management coach, a nomadic time management coach, actually. So be sure to subscribe to the Musing News for weekly insights, or even better, my podcast. And if you are new to my show or my channel, inshallah and ashe, blessings to you. I am Tanya D, and I teach people about tuning into their energy body through the realm of the elementals into the imaginal to ground, source, connect, protect, and really listen to how you too can package your greatest asset, you, and become the being you are meant to be. Living your life purpose. Sometimes and often it can feel like a curse, but the blessings in the ingredients. And you, my friend, are those ingredients. The study is actually in the case. So by teaching people how to play with the elements and utilize the gift of the other worlds even to bring light to who you are, your subtle energetic centers along with the cosmic highway, whether fear is your ally, turning it into your greatest asset. I am a practicing holistic shaman, medium, and otherworldly life coach, subtle energetic surgeon. But my intention is to use the power of these indigenous technologies, your original divine blueprint, to navigate your soul's harmonic through the realms of the elemental highway, into and through the imaginal realms with those subtle energies and elemental beings, and really so much more, with offerings, rituals, and prescriptions, the otherworldly medicine kind, to really add to your juice, your personal container. I most often work in the playing field of the etheric highway to assist you into navigating or discovering what your inner genius is, your personal medicine, maybe even reintroducing you to the magical being that I believe resides within each and every one of us. I do call myself a holistic Sha medium, and welcome to my audio medicine room. And if you haven't already, please be kind and do subscribe to my Musing podcast, Musing with Tanya D, either on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and again, or my newsletter, just to be in the knowing, and or my YouTube channel, where you're probably tuning in and watching this moon meditation, along with other social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. If your soul does wish to dive on deeper, head on over to my Musing Corridor. This is where I have offerings to guide you and assist you, TanyaD.tv. And also my new Cosmic Brew, something that's been percolating for some time now. The membership mentorship is taking us to the origins, the rising of our origins, the Shamanic Healing Academy. Again, I am your holistic Sha medium assistant. You truly are your own healer, but sometimes we do need a shamanic otherworldly life coach to see beyond the beyond, sharing insight to an otherworldly perspective. Wherever you are, I will authentically be sure to meet you there. So with all of that, Welcome to the snow full moon, the season of Leo, the love, the star that we are, arriving at the 16th degree, the cusp of the cusp for me. I am a 16-degree rising. So Leo for me, where does the sun shine? My 12th house of spirit, the subconscious, my dreamscape, the crown center, which our crown center is actually highlighted for all of us with this full moon. Just see where it's playing out for you, wherever Leo is on the cusp of your natal houses in astrology. That's where this full moon is going to be highlighting. And Leo is the sign of love, creativity, fun, the house of romance, children. So we want to shine our light and play, have some fun, a fantastic time, not to deal with the mundane and the serious, boring stuff. But being in the season of Leo, full moons are great for reconnecting with our heart, our inner heart, our day-to-day heart, our loved ones. We can strengthen our connection, our love relationships, even our intimacy, even put some priorities in those relationships where we feel that our soul is connecting. So this full moon carries a heart-centered vibration, energy with it that can really inspire confidence and really help us push forward. Often Leo is associated with royalty, glamour, being on the center of the stage. It's this proud energy, wants to be seen, that really encourages us to shake our manes, our hair, let our hair down, moving with stride through our life, having confidence to literally roar, to be heard. However, there's also a deeper connection, a more meaningful connection with the energy of Leo along with this full moon. So if it feels important, don't just skim over the surface. Dive deeper, go into the levels of the qualities of this fire energy. So it's time to light our stage. We could really use some of this starlight to sparkle some energy into our lives and own it, especially over the past few years, just saying that. Giving ourselves some permission to really let our hair down, shake our mane, our booty even, enter the limelight, get on the stage, doing something that our heart authentically loves, that really lights us up, do something that makes you feel special, have some creative fun with it. This Leo energy sometimes can feel desperate for attention, so add some praise to your cosmic suit during this full moon. If you're feeling a little insecure, it's a great idea to address why you're feeling or looking into that for some external validation, like why are you looking for that? It's so easy to get caught up in the seriousness of life, all the responsibilities that weigh on our shoulders. But this moon is calling us back to return to our light, our starlight, the magical being that resides within, shining our inner light so bright for the entire galaxy, not just the world to see. So really don't step back, really step forward, own who you are, your life. Be proud of how far you've actually come, where you're standing now, feeling yourself elevate and rise like the star that you are, just lifting yourself higher and brighter. And being that Leo energy also rules children, if you have any children during this ebb and flow of the moon, they might just appear to be a little bit more emotional, maybe some rebellion. So just try to be more understanding and create some healthy outlets for them to really get this moon's energy flowing, get it moving like water, because the moon is also water. And Leo also rules creativity, our hobbies, things that we like to create. So it may be an amazing time to finish up a creative project or becoming more invested in that hobby. Our hearts can lead us often. We can follow. We just don't want to do it so blindly. Hence why I started the Rising of the Origins on the new moon in Aquarius, otherworldly Aquarian insights kind of. Just adding to the ingredients, we also have Uranus in the mix in Taurus, creating a sidestep, an arm wrestle. So this may bring out that rebellious energy. Maybe you're impatient, maybe you're sparking a little bit, even more impulsive in your behaviors, lashing out. So if you're feeling like you're stuck in the box, being boxed in or walled up, maybe a little irrational, sometimes not even in this reality, in this dimension, maybe it's time to maintain some control over this, not allowing impulse to really take over. It's the baby steps. It's those tiny things, the small changes, the minute that actually show bigger galactic results and do so more quickly. So work to get out of that rut with something where we may have been stuck. since this energy is excelling us for just that. And being that Uranus is the ruling planet of Aquarius, it really is adding some spice to our simmering pot. The planet of energy, frequency, vibration, the awakener, the sudden, out of the blue, unexpected breakdown, breakthrough, change is under the ebbs and the flows of this full moon, which may create a sense of uncertainty. And Uranus truly really likes to shake things up, like rip the rug out, awakening us to the deeper truths, a higher wisdom. It does create chaos, so we can see things from a different perspective. Being in Taurus, it's about manifesting. So it's things we're manifesting in the physical world. New set of eyes, possibly. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. That's really the energy here. So with this mountain view, this galactic view perspective, otherworldly eyes, we may just find ourselves wanting to shift and transform the things in our lives, even our approach to them in a new way. It's lighting up that stage. You might even find yourself making a sudden decision, or finally you decide to take an action on something that has been in the pot simmering or percolating. So with the cosmic soup stirring this pot, Uranus, the universe is likely to send us a clear message, like getting the memo of what is no longer stable in our lives. Once you feel this call, you get the memo, don't be afraid of the action that you are instigating to take. Leo really has this energy of the lion, the confidence, the boldness, it's the light. Even with 0 planets retrograde, that is also a boost of energy, really helping us to feel supported as we move forward. Maybe we're feeling pushed forward on all the things our heart wishes to do, our heart chamber. So this is not a time to hold those reins back. It's time to ignite those inner Leo fires, opening the gates, allowing this innovation, this attraction energy of Uranus to really show us where we do belong, and also what is no longer stable or what does not belong no more. Raising that frequency, energy, vibration, then taking the action to release it, transform it, shift, and change it with this magnitude of energy just surrounding the ebbs and the flows of the goddess of the night. Leo also has this deeper energy of simplicity. On the surface, the glow, the grand, the sparkly, the stuff on the surface, it's not a wise idea to get overly starry-eyed, distracted by all the glitter and all the gold. Coming back to our center, the core of our core, the heart of our heart, of what we love authentically. Being in the nature of the Dagara cosmology, nature is in transition, transforming. We're not going to be the same by the end of this year. But what is it that we're able to accept? What is it we're able to receive? This is the spiritual heart of all the hearts, what I call the Spiritual Hall of Fame, being kind of inducted into the heart of the Spiritual Hall of Fame. The crown center is online, the heart, and also our throat center, all in the season of the I Am Presence, which is unique and individual to each and every one of us. No two are the same. So dust the cosmic cobwebs off your I Am Presence, your auric field. Now, spirit is induced in a variety of ways. We have boundaries around our spirit, protecting our spirit, spiritual protection, which is a gatekeeper, a guardian, an animal totem. We have a spiritual heart, spiritual feelings, spiritual beliefs, spiritual attractions, energies, frequency, even a spiritual mindset, our attitude and affirmations, spiritual receiving, spiritual insights, inspiriting our higher self, spiritual manifestations, just igniting and lighting up by spirit. Our spiritual ego, not really my favorite. However, it's there. Are you a spiritual heart or a spiritual ego? Sometimes we've got to ask ourselves. Spiritual love to the highest octave of love incarnate, being incarnated as love. So holding that signature seed tone, that note. And with that, let's muse about the signs before we dive into the meditation. With insights, I'm actually going to start with Leo, just to twist it up a little bit, change it up a degree, I guess. So Leo, you are the heart. You are the body's most powerful muscle. You are the core of our chalice, falling under the rulership of your sign, the sun. How amazing is it for somebody as heart-led as you? Being heart-centric, you've really earned and learned that you must march to your own beat, your own heartbeat. Even if it's not so popular, So Leos, you can't get away with just skimming the surface in relationships or earning a paycheck doing uninspired things. So how amazing is it to be born under the sign that requires all this authenticity? So this whole season, the sun is shining in your opposing sign, Aquarius, so it might just be a little difficult to distinguish truth from distraction. But this full moon on February 5th is opening a pathway to self-love in your day-to-day world. So we can define that by how you prioritize your deepest needs, structure for boundaries, are they authentic, around how you spend time so you can best meet your needs first. That pathway to self-love involves staying focused. You're definitely right where your heart wishes to be. Take the center stage. Be in the limelight. The goddess of the night is encouraging you to literally have some fun, feeling the fun, allowing yourself to make space, take space. There's no need to justify your personal joy to anyone. This is an inspirited moon. Connect with spirit and light up your goddess of the night. Virgo, oh boy. How does the word romance feel to you? It was actually first used in the 1300s in reverence to chivalrous stories of knights and their adventures. Romantic gestures, rom-com plots have changed over the centuries, but our courting behaviors still take on a similar tone and note. So your goal is to redefine what romance means to you, even with your heart expanding into February, healing and having an opportunity for some recommitment. So for you, love is the key word for the entire year, and it's actually shining light, making it time for you to feel your heart's urgings and answer the call to love. So love is an act of will, namely both an intention and an action. Will also implies choice. We have a choice. We do not have to love, we choose to love. So can you choose to authentically love yourself, setting an intention to mute your inner critic, your self-saboteur, attend to the most tender voice of your inner truth, your inner heart, hear your pain, but also your joy. You can, if you can, make this a dedicated spiritual practice, and you can set a pathway for opportunities. So this full moon is when you will benefit massively, extraordinarily from stepping away from the material world. Go back to your nature, your spirits. Those nature beings are calling you home. It's time to return to that, even if it's just for a short time. Really spending time outdoors does rejuvenate your soul in a powerful way. Libra. As a Libra, oh my, you love and live within a paradox of conflicting desires, wanting stability, wanting freedom. So just moving through different evolutions in your relationship sector to really learn how to find a balance between those two forces. You're born under the sign of togetherness. You're wired to prioritize others. However, your opposing sign, Aries, includes a range of symbolism around individuation for you to integrate and become whole. So as we're moving through the cascades of the year, you're really being asked to take a closer look at how to create more balance in your life. This full moon is offering you an invitation to joy, but that way involves taking a more playful approach to work, family, relationships. It's time to relax and enjoy. Remember, Libra, all you need is love, the Beatles. An abundance of love is around you during this full moon. So be open, Libra, to receiving it, accepting that long pour. It really is that simple, and we do often get in the way of our own magic, and yours happens to be that. Scorpio, this Leo full moon on February 5th is spotlighting your career, making it a time for growth on your terms, widening, go to the mountain, opening up to a new perspective by attending maybe some conferences, joining an organization, or taking professional development classes. It's time to open the door. All the planets are moving forward, so you might feel the pressure to work towards the goal, the dream. However, Life ebbs and flows for water signs. You are water. You can't force progress. You have to be like the water, get into the flow, allowing it to happen. Whatever you need at this moment in time, the goddess of the night will assist you. Whatever area your life is having or causing those energetic hiccups right now, even in the physical, that's the part of your life to surrender to. And do this by conversing with the core, the galactic universe, in whatever style or way that works for you. Myself, that would be a ritual. Sagittarius, you're born. Oh boy, you just say yes to life, yes to the adventure. There's a lot of momentum. Maybe you're feeling really optimistic about the future. Everything seems possible with all these planets moving forward. So you want to do it all. You don't have any setbacks really, but trying to do too many things can create an energetic hiccup, bottleneck, a crossroads, leaving you feeling uninspired, maybe a little frustrated. So the sun is shining for you. It's highlighting, it's communicating, maybe some writing, maybe some marketing. Time for you to really, I would say, it's a time to go be a little more malleable. What new things do you want to learn? Experience of time changes depending on our physical locations, our activities, even our attitudes. Even often, we may perceive that we have zero time. We see time move more quickly. However, if we think of time as spacious, we experience more abundance of time. So, time isn't a great excuse for delaying the start of your passion, your project. Make peace with time, then start your new adventure around this full moon. So it's a great time for you to do some self-reflection, embracing a challenge, the chaos, the energetic hiccups. Let them excite you. It's an excellent idea to get in touch with your feelings, feeling the feels, and approaching them with that inner child curiosity, and be friendly to that inner sacred garden. Capricorn. As a Capricorn, love is serious. You aren't careless with your affection, however. You are loyal, devoted. You understand the value of committed relationships. And the more stable your home life, the more you can branch out, the more you can succeed. So the past few years have brought some important romantic milestones, but this full moon is offering you a time to pause and take inventory of your personal life, blasting through loneliness by restoring your faith, spiritual faith, that acumen in love, healing a heartbreak by being gentler, being kinder to yourself, then adding to be your best star love, holding yourself, your inner garden, to your higher standards. So the sun is shining on your finances. With this full moon, it's illuminating this area of your life, allowing you to see how you might work through those financial hiccups and challenges that are weighing on your mind. It's a favorable time to discuss money, financial concerns with business partners, or even your significant other, really regarding those joint assets. So what does that even look like? You're feeling motivated to generate new income streams through consulting or teaching. It's an exciting change that's on its way for you, so really embrace it. Do not let life be something that simply happens to you or for you. You can be an active participant in the way your life is actually flowing. Aquarius. Oh boy, only those brave enough to be themselves in the world can accept it. No? Well, let's celebrate others who dare to do the same. Of all the signs, yours truly is requiring you to live an authentic life, which is no small feat in the world of societal norms, being unspoken, communal agreements, relationship expectations. How do you stay centered and authentic in your truth with those external influences coming from all those directions? So let joy be your light, be your guidepost to truth, intention, be your test of incongruency, be who you are authentically. So the universe is really helping you to liberate right now, especially with this full moon, when that inspires some radical love. It's like getting an energetic sweep. And again, all the planets going direct, you're going to receive the bounty, the gift of clarity. And Saturn's been shining in your sign, adding some pressure to define, give structure to the directions in your life. So you may have reached new professional milestones. You're now at a crossroads. So just follow the path, with the most beautiful destination. It's time to get into your spiritual heart, your I am presence, whatever your heart decides to do, but just be reassured that any steps you take to investigate your spiritual essence is going to unlock life-changing wealth and abundance. Uranus in Taurus, your ruling planet. Pisces, how do you define love? It's an emotional action, sometimes a commitment. It's an energy we can't limit by definition, and you do not limit that. It's best explained through poetry, music, and art for you. So love is your inquiry this season. Venus, the planet of romance and heart connection, is actually navigating through your sign. And it's going to meet up with Neptune, which is inspiring some otherworldly connections, the mystical, the magical experience of love. It might just be a spiritual acumen that pops in, dream space even. These experiences remind us of our infinite connection to not just one another, but the earth and the divine. I am connected, which we should all be saying. So as you grasp this awareness, you can accept shadows of yourself that have been hidden in the ghost of the darkness. So this full moon is calling your attention to your physical health as a reminder to prioritize your well-being. Engage in grounding and centering practices to steady yourself. So what's the antidote for anxiety? Excitement. It's all about starting like a freshie. It can be in any area of your life. If it needs newness, it needs freshness, then that is where you should focus your energies and efforts, engaging with your inner power while getting those ideas off of the ground. Aries, this month, oh boy, clear streaming through past May 16th. Expect to feel more energized about all that you've been building and creating. We're really bringing in those supporting friends and loved ones. It's a time to promote your work, recruit collaborations for a dream, maintain a broader perspective. You're in the right mix of this unstoppable and even strategic magic. So the full moon for you is awakening a sense of nobility, making you more aware of how to assert those boundaries, energetic or physical. Do you dedicate time to activities that feel forced or stale? Do you feel drained when you spend time with certain people? If so, protect your precious time and energy by excusing yourself and prioritizing more nourishing relationships and activities. Stepping away from those routines, dress yourself up, get excited, socialize. Now is not the time to really hold back. It's a time to embrace all the things that you are capable of. And the full moon is really asking you to consider and also examine possibly your self-limiting beliefs. Only you have the power to fulfill your potential, your personal medicine, and that really starts with some inner kindness and self-belief, being kind to your inner self. Taurus, do you get tired of reading stubborn? Stubborn is a Taurus. It's always stubborn, persistent, steadfast, unshakable. Those are all tonalities, but really celebrating these qualities and the quintessential Taurian aspects of your personality. You might have some tests that you resolve. Stand firm, my friend. You're welcoming in a miracle. This full moon is stretching your attention between home life and professional recognition. 4th and 10th house, it's award season for you. You're ready to take home that golden statue, the golden egg. You've reached a pinnacle, leaving you looking for a new peak to actually climb. So your heart may desire the freedom to explore new opportunities, but just read those subtle clues and signs that are heading your way and get ready to monetize your words, your ideas. Think about writing, then sit with a pen and some paper. All the planets are direct, so it's really go time. Remember to keep an open mind. Sometimes ignorance can be bliss. However, we really don't want to miss an amazing opportunity, allowing it to pass us by missing it. Gemini, woo! What's happening for you? The sun in Aquarius really intensifies your drive to create. So really following your curiosity and your impulse to play. Bring your artistry to everything you do, your creativity. The Aquarius sun is actually shining a light on your relationships, restoring faith and inspiration to a spiritual shift towards more of a harmonious interactions. You may feel pushed to go beyond those rough patches, by having that open mind. It's about bringing your heart and mind into alignment. And the full moon is inviting you to share your story in front of a group, express your truth, resting in your heart. Be brave, reconnecting with your inner child through memories, memoirs, nostalgia. You'll then experience some positive, optimistic effects. Cancers, with Pluto entering the last degree of your opposing sign this month. Since 2008, this has been a standoff with your sign, especially revealing any cracks in your foundation. You've been in an extended metamorphosis, if you will, but you're about to break free like a butterfly, just bursting out of that cocoon. So this season, just appreciate how brilliantly you've actually moved through this transition. The Leo full moon is going to invite you out of those shadows. It's time to roar. Access your playful inner child, the goddess of the night, allowing your light to shine for everybody to see and even the unseen, just motivating yourself to try new ways of even marketing your business. But the same applies to your personal life. If you've been more introverted this season, accept invitations to those social gatherings, local events. It really is time to shine. Take in all the positivity around you. Celebrate the victories, even if they feel small. If you can go on a quick adventure, that's a great time to do this. It's just a snippet. Just getting out and about will only amplify the joy, the fulfillment, and really satiate the experience overall. Now that we have finished that, this Musing Moon meditation is actually about bringing our spiritual heart, our higher heart, into our chalice and opening to receive those messages from the divine to give us that guidance, those miracles, connecting with spirit, our higher octave of self, and descending into body, being embodied. So I always like to take a breath and a pause, of course. You know that if you've been listening to me for a while. So really become heart-centered and just take a moment to climb into your body, become embodied, breathing in spiritual energy through your I am collective presence, the I am that you are, just kind of feeling your outer energetic auric field, the big I am, your protective shield, the unique energy that's unique to you as mine's as unique to me. And just breathing in, breathing out, becoming centered. You are in your cosmic shell. And as you breathe in through your cosmic shell, through your I am presence, down through your crown, take a little pause at your throat center, feeling the little chime there, and going to your divine heart. Exhale and release. Inhale through your I am presence, down through your crown. Take a little hold, a pause point to your throat center. And then as you exhale and release from your heart space, you are releasing anything that is a cosmic hiccup, anything that makes you feel that you are not connected to your I am presence, the divine star that you are. You are love incarnate. Exhale and release any cosmic debris. Inhale through your I am presence, down through your crown. Feel that swirl there. The crown lights up. Take a little pause point to your throat center. See that blue swirling light there. Go to your heart space. You're bringing down white, blue emanating out through your heart space. The green of healing. And as you exhale and release any feelings that are disturbing your emotional force field. Exhale and release. Inhale through your I am presence, the star that you are, through the crown. And I don't know, are you seeing gold light? Gold just came in for me. Take a pause point at your throat center, spinning your voice, your chalice, opening it up to receive spiritual insight through the crown. Might be prophetic, by the way. Bringing it down into your heart space. And as you exhale, you are releasing all self-limiting beliefs outside of your chalice, giving it up to the universe to transmute. Exhale and release. Inhale through your I am presence all the way to your crown. Hold a little spin there if you don't mind. It kind of feels like a halo. And direct it to your throat center. Again, swirling the light there, front and back actually, of your energetic center there. Bringing it down a little further into your heart space, the core of your heart. And just feeling the presence of your own personal I am presence. And as you exhale and release, we are going to liberate and let go of energy, frequency, vibrations that no longer have been serving us, so that we may law of attract the higher frequency vibration of our unique divine I am presence. Exhale and release. Inhale through your I am presence. Are you feeling kind of cosmically bubbling? I sure am. Full of joy molecules. As you inhale through your I am presence down to your crown, let's swirl the crown again. It feels like a halo kind of spinning. Down to your throat center, again spinning and spiraling front and back side. Bring it down to your heart, again front and back side spinning. And as you exhale and release, we are going to allow Spirit to create an inspiration, a new affirmation, words that actually enlighten and shift our vibration. My tonality for this season is I am fantastic. And if I'm fantastic, my friend, so are you. Exhale and release. Inhale through your I am presence to your crown. Do a little swirl down to your throat center, front and back side, spinning and spiraling like a torsion field. Down to your heart space, feel the torsion. It is moving, it is flowing, it is removing anything that doesn't belong. And we are opening up to receive the messages from the Great Spirit, the galactic frontier, our unique I am presence. And as we exhale and release all the cosmic debris of limitations, words, things that are not in alignment with our I am presence are bursting away out into the galactic field for transmutation and healing. Exhale and release. Inhale through the I am presence to your crown. Our spiritual acumen is activated. Spiritual heart is tuning up. We can hear the seed sounds, our throat center, our hearing sister, our crown, our prophetic vision center. Just allow the Great Spirit to give you a vision that resonates with your heart, one that you can receive and accept. And as you exhale and release, all visions are removed that are not in alignment with your spiritual heart. And with that, I will say ashe, ashe, ashe. Blessings to you, my energetic beings. And if this musing moon meditation was an inspiration for you, please take a selfie of you watching it and tag at the Tanya D either on Instagram, comment here on YouTube in the show notes. And I will see you on the other side. Make it galactic juicy. Ashe. Blessings.